But today we're starting a new series with Motherwell here on PES2021. Tiles in the party sale. So guys, I'm doing a Motherwell cream, we'll choose he, but he's not doing it on video, I am obviously. So guys, opening 3 games of the episode will be against Dundee United, Aberdeen and Livingston. That is winnable. Well, at least all of them at least, but they will be hard against Aberdeen and Dundee United obviously. But guys, obviously in the second episode we will start my team in football, come on look. But guys, here's the shortlist that I want into this club. So I would like to bring David Turnbull on loan from Celtic, and also I want to bring in permanently Lyndon Dykes. It's really how these squads look good. So if you're watching, please subscribe if you're new and let me know in the comments how you've beaten. So guys, didn't mean to do that with David Turnbull. Accidentally took him off the listed thing. Got to go back. And then listed back. There we go. But David Turnbull, I would like to bring him on loan. Just to give him game time at the club. A year loan I'm looking to bring him in for. Hopefully he can accept something. Lyndon Dykes, I'm going to try and get him on a permanent deal from QPR. And a 2-year contract. But I would love to bring the former Livingston man to the club. We are just hoping we can get rid of a couple of players in our own club as well. Captain is Declan Gallagher, a Scotland internationalist. Oh, the backup captain will be Stephen O'Donnell, another Scotland internationalist. On the screen there, David Turnbull has rejected a move. Okay. But guys, let's check on something. So guys, Stephen O'Donnell has agreed a new contract until 2025. That's good for Stephen O'Donnell. And Dunn has also accepted a new deal as well. So he will be hopefully doing well for Motherwell. So David Turnbull and Lyndon Dykes have both rejected talks. Livingston do have Robbie Crawford from us. So guys, if there's any signings you would like me to bring in, just let me know in the comments. But I think honestly we will be bringing in players like on loan. Looking for a goal poacher who's like on the loan list, because we need goals this season to stay up, obviously in the Premiership. But Traore, he wouldn't be a bad loanee. There's a few more players in this short list thing that I would like to bring in. Divock Origi, can't obviously afford him. Shea Adams, can't even afford him either. Lemerin, he wouldn't be a bad shot either. We'll try it. We will submit loan bids to these clubs over their strikers. Unless we can't get the Atalanta player. But guys, we do need a goal poacher who can score goals. Okay. But guys, we've only got 9 grand to spend. That's kind of poor, but we need a goal poacher. Or we need somebody. Guys, we need to find a striker that is loan listed. Or we will be staying with this squad for the full season. Until at least somebody sells. Hey guys, looking for this. Kamar Roof isn't a bad shout, but for next season maybe though. Davis, the young Aston Villa youngster. I'm going to try and get a 6-month loan out of him, as he would love probably Motherwell Football Club. Tyler's also doing a Motherwell cream one, but obviously he's not doing the video, guys. but Turnbull has rejected a loan move to Motherwell. But the opening game is against Dundee United, so we need a squad that will play good and face football and actually batter home them goals. Get some goals in for us this season. Davis has rejected the loan move to us, sadly. Another loan move rejected by the board as well. The board have not agreed anything this month with us. We need to get rid of somebody. I think we need to release somebody from their current contract. We're now in debt. We've got £25,000, but minus. So guys, minus, Tyler will tell you what that means.
It means basically you need to get that much money up.
Means basically we're in debt at the moment. So the club could be on for administration and get told to leave Scottish football. The only way that we can do that, like, is avoid it if we sign players, get rid of players, and also win games. Because if we keep on losing, well, we've not lost a game yet because obviously we haven't started the season. We will be heading for administration. So the opening game is against Dundee United now. We're ready. We're in depth at the squad at the moment. It's glad I'm still appointed though. Thank God I'm still appointed as Motherwell manager. So, Kimfrin United have offered a bid for Stephen O'Donnell. We might have to accept it to get a bit of money, but they say a lot of money as well. But it would be okay. But guys, I'm going to redelegate this deal actually. I want a bit more money for Stephen O'Donnell. Plus, I think this club are being very nice actually. Do you think they've been very nice? And he's just signed a new contract with us as well, Stephen O'Donnell. But this would get us some money and get us out of debt. As our squad's in debt, the players must stay focused in Premiership duty. Okay. But guys, we're just hoping that this doesn't affect the board are trying to not put too much pressure on us. Obviously, it's our fault. It's our fault that we're in debt at the moment. But we need this squad to all to stay in the games. Obviously, youngster Smith, Smith is transfer listed. I think his name's Harry Smith. Backup goalkeeper will be Scott Fox, but Smith is only 25. But Dundee United are a hard team. Predictions in the chat, please. Tyler will say his prediction now.
I think it's going to be. Wait, what do you mean?
Dundee United at Fir Park.
2-1-1.
Okay, Tyler thinks 2-1 to Motherwell. I'm gonna go with, guys. I'm gonna be really honest. This I actually think we are gonna get thrashed 3-0. Because obviously the players are in debt. We're in debt at the club, but we are. Stephen O'Donnell, this could be his last game for Motherwell today. He is starting Stephen O'Donnell right back, but will he be sold for £700,000? And that will get our finances back underway and hopefully get some new faces in the door. Would it be good to get Stephen O'Donnell? So, Power. Wait a minute. Kyle. Can you hear me? Kyle. But guys, we've got to do well. Stephen O'Donnell could be his last appearance for the club. The club is in depth at Fir Park. Power. Jesus Christ. Power. Oh, I thought you didn't tell me you were away. Doesn't matter. Right, here we go. We're up against Dundee United at Fir Park. The squad is in depth. We're on £25,000 minus. This could be Stephen O'Donnell's last game for the club. Stephen O'Donnell could leave for £600,000 to £700,000. There he is, number 33, Stephen O'Donnell. Would you be sad, Tyler, if Stephen O'Donnell left?
No.
Guys, I would be kind of sad, but also not sad, but kind of sad to see him leave after signing a new deal in the summer. He signed a new contract like 2 weeks ago, but he's hoping to really respond whether it's for the new club that he might join. But I could have left him out of the squad today, but why would I leave him out? If he does leave, I might bring him in back in January on a loan deal until the end of the season if he's not getting game time out there. What, at Fir Park? Don't just boast in it, but Dundee United there in their orange kit. Dundee United do have a former Motherwell player, I think, in their starting 11, and it's Mark Reynolds. So guys, in Aberdeen next week we need to start well, and depth is underway. It could be to the last appearance of Stephen O'Donnell. Harry Smith is on the bench this afternoon as Motherwell prepare to get out of depth. Dundee United, here's their team. Mark Reynolds is playing against his old club as a boy. Nicky Clark's on the bench, so is Mark Connolly, Mark McNulty and Lawrence Shankland. There are front two that can cause problems, isn't that true?
Yes.
So there's the Dundee United player. There is Motherwell. Motherwell are in depth. Have been in depth since the 7th of August, now it's the 15th. It's been over a week now. The squad need to win today to get out of depth. And guys, let me just change the camera angle. There we go. And Tony Watt kicks off as Stephen O'Donnell on his last appearance maybe for the club. Could this be Motherwell faithful? Here's Stephen O'Donnell. Lawless. It's a positive start from the team in depth. The Premiership is going to be harder if the squad don't bring any new signings over the summer period. There's still days and days to go though. Hasty to Carroll. Jake Hasty now. A good ball in would be nice. That's a good ball actually, and Tony Watt kind of got a touch on that, but Harkett clears it. It's a throw in on the right hand side to Motherwell towards the sunny side of Fir Park. And here's Stephen O'Donnell. Stephen O'Donnell knows this could be his last appearance for the club. Got to feature well against Dundee United. The whole squad actually have to focus well in the Premiership, or we will be going down and out. Well, we can't get relegated obviously, but we will be in depth probably. Means clubs will be wanting us to give them money every month, and I don't want to do that. And it is a free kick in the Motherwell half to Motherwell. Alan Campbell was challenged first. Liam Kelly, he's keeping the depth unaware right now. Scott Fox as the backup keeper this afternoon is Scott Fox. Motherwell have got to start this game into raptures. Carroll out to Hasty on the left. It's a good ball in. Dundee United are clearing well, but they're not putting too much pressure on us. Now they could break Dundee United, but they're trying to play it out their own half. This depth is on a war at the moment. We're trying to get out of it, obviously. Right, we need to win the games. We need to win against Aberdeen next week away. And here's Dundee United, who get the first shot on target, but it's panned out by Liam Kelly. Liam Kelly, really good from the goalkeeper. But Liam Kelly makes a smart save to keep us out of depth, as Liam Kelly is always on his line. And Liam Kelly is certainly keeping the depth away from Fir Park. It's a positive start from Motherwell and Dundee United, of course. Here come Dundee United. They could hit this. They might actually try it, probably. Here's Fuchs. Down he goes for Dundee United. Play on, says the referee. And the referee continues to play on. As Motherwell, this is the breaking chance to get out. Oh, and Tony Watts, per touch. But Motherwell are really trying to not fail under the managership. But guys, it's really how I'm keeping an eye on this. I'm keeping an eye on my Motherwell team. Campbell to Tony Watt, and here's Jake Hasty. Hasty Oh my god, he could beat Seegers from this angle. He hopefully won't. And he will not. He hits it just wide. Motherwell, good attacking build-up. Really unlucky from JKC. Signed in the summer permanently from Rangers. Really positive over the summer period. And he hits the shot just wide of Seegers' goal, as it was just off target. Well, Motherwell do this every week. We can be out of depth by the end of September. The end of next month. But we win all our games clean sweep this month. We could be out of depth by the end of August. And here's Shanklin. Oh, Shanklin! He beat Liam Kelly, but he hit the post. Really positive from Dundee United and Motherwell today. Firth Park is watching in amazement. Jesus, pal. So guys, I am going to put Tony Watts out on the right wing, and I'm going to bring on young Harry Smith. He's 25, and could he be the goal man that gets us out of depth? But on comes Smith as he comes off the bench on the opening day. It's good to see the youngster get involved in this Motherwell team, who are out of depth at the moment. It's Motherwell advantage. Nice. Here come Dundee United. They've stayed in this game pretty much. They've had the only shot of the game that's actually been on target. Free kick to Dundee United. They'll try and whip it in probably. Oh, and they've not. They've taken it quickly. Here's Shanklin, beaten by Mark O'Hara. Oh Jesus, this is positive from Tony Watts on the wings. It's good to see him out on the wing now in the second period. Smith, hasty, hits the face of somebody in Dundee United. Colours and Dundee United looking to score and shoot, but nope. Motherwell clear the ball as Motherwell are really knowing they're in depth at the moment and getting this squad building on it. It's good enough. Smith to Tony Watt, and here's Harry Smith. Youngster hits it just wide of the target. Come on at half time. It's really stayed in this game. Motherwell really not out of depth yet, but at the moment they are staying alive. That they could be out of at the end of August. At the end of August, it'd be nice to be out of depth, going to deadline day and make signings on deadline day. Dundee United have brought on Nicky Clark up front for Mark McNulty. Odin Shanklin, I'm not surprised he's staying on. Tony Watts kept the ball in superbly there. He knows how Motherwell work hard. Tony Watts wants to get picked out by Stephen O'Donnell. Stephen O'Donnell knows it's maybe his last appearance for the club. And givenly, we're going to bring him on in defence at left back for a debut. We're going to bring on also Robbie Crawford for Mark O'Hara. In midfield is Robbie Crawford. Knows he's loving being on loan from Livingston. It's good clearance from Motherwell here. Smith to Mark O'Hara, and Tony Watt look for it. Here's Shanklin. Oh, Shanklin wins. Oh, well done by Liam Kelly, who had to hold on there. Liam Kelly, just what he did. That's what we want to see from him all season. Here's Hasty. Smith. Poor touch, but then he fouls that Dundee United player. Play on, says the referee. It's fouled by Declan Gallagher in the end. Free kick inside the Motherwell half. Dundee United are looking for the winner, but Declan Gallagher knows he's captain for a reason. But our two subs finally a venture on. Dundee United whipping the free kick. It's not cleared. Oh, Dundee United have a free kick on the edge of the box. Oh no. Liam Kelly and the Motherwell wall stay in the tie. Dundee United take the free kick. It's blocked by the Motherwell wall. Motherwell, it's up over to Hughes to just hold on. Dundee United looking to score, but we break on. We've got the break. We've got the attack. We need to score from it though to win the game. Smith to Tony Watts. Harry Smith. Harry Smith. Terrible touch from the youngster. And a 0-0 draw against Dundee United at Fir Park. Could put their drugs on it. Could this be Stephen O'Donnell's last game for the club? But finishes at Fir Park. Motherwell 0, Dundee United 0. Edwards and Lammy shake hands. And a very good game from both clubs. Positive. But really, the man of the match was Alan Campbell today. Alan Campbell with a man of the match performance this afternoon. Smith was pretty good off the bench over half time. Motherwell, really good. Unlucky though. So winning today was also St Johnstone, Hamilton, Celtic and Rangers, while Aberdeen, Ross County, Motherwell and Dundee United all got a point. We are currently in 5th place, so we're not in depth at the moment. Well, we are in depth, but I don't think we will be in the end of the month. But Stephen O'Donnell, is that going to be his last game for Motherwell? That club have come back for Stephen O'Donnell. We'll find out in a moment if he's getting sold or not. See if that club have actually accepted the deal. The money that we wanted, hopefully. So let's find out in navigation. So let's see. So Stephen O'Donnell. They have accepted what we wanted. Goodbye, Stephen O'Donnell. Goodbye. Stephen O'Donnell will leave Motherwell in the next few days. That will be sad. He might not feature at all against Aberdeen. Sad. So guys, Stephen O'Donnell, it's been great having him. I know he's only been here a game. I've only been here a game, and he's now gone. Okay, sad to say he's gone. But guys, we do have a lot of money now. We are no longer in depth. Just to let you know, we are no longer in depth. We are going to have a great success club now. We are looking for a new right back to replace Stephen O'Donnell. But Stephen O'Donnell, since he's now just about to leave the club, Charlie Mulgrew isn't a bad shout. A former Celtic player. I would like him to join us at Motherwell, actually. I actually would like to see him here. So Charlie Mulgrew will offer a 2-year deal to the former Celtic man. Charlie Mulgrew would be a great new Motherwell signing. He can't score free kicks though. But also in for tensional, we are looking for a striker as well. We need a striker who can score goals. Alright. Yeah, so guys, we want a goal poacher. That means goal threat. So guys, we are going to try. Rumble wouldn't be a bad shout. The striker, I feel, would be focused in a Motherwell jersey. A 3-year deal for the 31-year-old. Be nice to get him into the club, wouldn't it? But Stephen O'Donnell obviously going out of the club ahead of the Aberdeen trip. We are going to see him back, hopefully one day, at Motherwell. So Stephen O'Donnell, he has gone. Lloris has joined Bayern Munich from Tottenham. Jesus, but Stephen O'Donnell has left the club, sadly. So Pablo, nope. And welcome to Motherwell Football Club, Charlie Mulgrew. So guys, Charlie Mulgrew will join us in the next few days. Will the former Celtic man, Charlie Mulgrew? Yes. And Beamer's been given an offer. I'm actually going to reject that. He's not going with Stephen O'Donnell. He's staying at Motherwell. But Stephen O'Donnell, there's no longer him. What do we do, Tyler? What do we do? But it looks like Charlie Mulgrew could be in that position. But Charlie Mulgrew obviously is going to be in the stand for us today, because he can't make his debut against Aberdeen because he only signed yesterday. Oh guys, it's alright. He will be making the trip to Aberdeen today. Well, Charlie Mulgrew, he's in the stadium with us today. Well, he's at Pittodrie. signing the contract with us. He signed a 2-year. So we have signed at Motherwell, the former Celtic player, on a 2-year deal. We have signed Charlie Mulgrew to the club. Charlie Mulgrew is now a Motherwell player and hoping to really make a response. We've got Stephen O'Donnell went yesterday, and then we signed Charlie Mulgrew today. But the former Celtic player is just hoping he can do something for the club. He's a Scotland internationalist as well. It's ready to pounce. Stephen O'Donnell is gone. It's time for him to make an impact in Lanarkshire. But Charlie Mulgrew, he is probably delighted to be a Motherwell player signing to the club this window. Sam Foley has been given an offer to leave the club. The midfielder I'm looking to sell though. How much is it for though? Hibernian, I'm not going to accept Hibernian, because they're a Premiership team that we just don't like selling players to. So no more Stephen O'Donnell. Grimshaw is going to be our main right back now, because obviously Charlie Mulgrew is a centre half. But good news today though. So Carroll will be on the bench, Lammy will be playing at left back, and Charlie Mulgrew will be playing in defence. It's really a trip to Aberdeen that I didn't want to make. Tony Watt's also on the bench, as we're going to play Smith up front, and Liam Portmouth is also in over Donnelly, while Campbell goes backwards. Prediction in Aberdeen, please, Tara.
2-2 draw.
Okay. So guys, we're no longer in debt, so we don't need to worry anymore. Well, the kit number for Charlie Mulgrew will be awarded to him. Charlie Mulgrew is going to be Stephen O'Donnell's old kit number, 33. But Charlie Mulgrew in the team now. Motherwell really good at getting their signing in defence already. There is Charlie Mulgrew. Motherwell are preparing for a good game. So guys, going into an Aberdeen game, I'm going to go with a 1-0 win for Motherwell. Out of depth, the squad is looking focused. But guys, remember, Stephen O'Donnell played for us against Dundee United. He didn't do the greatest, but he went out of the club on Wednesday night. And then we brought in Charlie Mulgrew late on Friday night. Now we're here in Aberdeen this afternoon at Pittodrie. So Stephen O'Donnell has gone. We might bring him back in January, but we do have a new debutant. We're out of depth now on my Motherwell team, and making his debut is number 33 for Motherwell. There he is, Charlie Mulgrew, the former Celtic defender, is making his debut in Aberdeen. He's a former Aberdeen player as well, and it's up to Charlie Mulgrew to do well in Motherwell colours as he's warming up in his new jersey, as Motherwell is a hard club to sign for. So here is the Aberdeen team for the game against us in Aberdeenshire. Aberdeen with a strong team. No Sam Cosgrove anymore because he's went down south to Birmingham City. That is a classic move for Dennis McInnes' side. Well, Stephen O'Donnell's left us, so Grimshaw's at right back. Charlie Mulgrew makes his debut in defence up against one of his old clubs. Charlie Mulgrew started his career with Aberdeen and makes a move to Motherwell this window. Charlie Mulgrew with Gallagher at the back. Also today, Portmouth and Smith come into the squads. So Aberdeen will look for a big advantage, and Stephen O'Donnell's gone. O'Donnell was an Aberdeen youth player for 5 years exactly before joining Partick Thistle. Good move from Aberdeen early on. Well done by Declan Gallagher. It's a good clearance already. Campbell, man of the match last week in the game against Dundee United. Gallagher slipped. Oh, Mulgrew almost got a block, but it's just wide from Aberdeen. And that is glad to be right of Liam Kelly's goal. Liam Kelly kept a clean sheet last week against Dundee United, but unlucky there. Liam Kelly with the goal kick. A long ball from debutant Charlie Mulgrew, who is making his debut. Hold on by Smith. Hasty says that should have been a free kick in the Aberdeen half. Aberdeen are a dominant side when they play football at Pittodrie. Seen them play at Pittodrie so far. Here's Charlie Mulgrew making his debut. Lammy up at left back now. Grimshaw's at the back as well, so we need to play him obviously because of Stephen O'Donnell's return absence. Because obviously he's missing because he's left the club. Muller, good save, Liam Kelly. Liam Kelly called into action already today. Makes a fine save. It's an early Aberdeen corner. But Liam Kelly keeping an eye on his clean sheet run. It will extend to 2 matches at this rate. Aberdeen have a corner and Aberdeen sure the goals are red because it's Aberdeen obviously. Motherwell looking like they will not concede early. Oh, good ball in from Aberdeen, but it's headed over by Dean Campbell, Alan Campbell's brother. Well, not actually, it's Lewis Ferguson actually. And it's well over the headed over the bar of Liam Kelly's goal. Liam Kelly knows the back 4 in front of him need to play well, especially Charlie Mulgrew. Lammy, Porwith to Smith. There's Lawless. Lawless stands it up. Lawless headed away by a few Aberdeen bodies, but Motherwell still breaking. Here's Lawless. It's Lawless. Smith really unlucky. Smith came off the bench against Dundee United last week at half time. Did really well. Well, that's why he's in and Tony Watt's on the bench. Campbell to Porwith. It's a good turn by Smith. And Smith! His 2 shots he's had in the game so far have both been off targets. He's really getting a chance on goal this afternoon. Youngster is only 25, but that is kind of a youngster age though at the moment. But Smith certainly knows that Motherwell are a hard club to play for and score for. Aberdeen do look dominant now, but Motherwell, it's credit to them, they've really remained unbeaten during this period. Porwith. Lammy. It's a good through ball to Hasty. Looks for Smith. Smith is really delighted he got involved in the team this afternoon. Declan Gallagher heads it down. Campbell. Porwith. Smith. Oh, Aberdeen almost made an error in their own box. On from Aberdeen again. Motherwell win it back. Hasty, good turn. And here's Lammy, he can line up the cross to the left back. A late corner in the first half to Motherwell. Going to be whipped in by Stevie Lawless. It's in from Lawless. Lewis away. And here's Lammy. Lammy! Good effort, just off target, but the left back, unlucky. Oh, Motherwell really stinging this Charlie Mulgrew. Decent debut on the Scotland internationalist. Here's Mulgrew. Looks for Grimshaw, who wins it already. Motherwell on the break already in this second period. Is this going to be our title? Is this going to be a good impacting second period? It's a good passing move from the Well. We are praying that these 3 points go our way. Smith to Lawless. Lost by Stevie Lawless. Another former Partick Thistle player. And Lammy went in nastily there. And a free kick as Ryan Hedges is brought down. But an early free kick to the Dons in their own half in the second period. Lammy with the foul, the left back will not receive a booking. 4 interception from McCody, 4 for Declan Gallagher. But Gallagher's been a bit better. Oh, Jesus Christ! Good defending, Motherwell, that's my boys. Smith's up the line. Why is Mark O'Hara trying to pass it to himself? Back from Andrew Considine to Joe Lewis, the Aberdeen captain. On it goes, Campbell for Smith. Lawless. Alan Campbell. This is a positive passing from Motherwell here. And Motherwell with the strike. Saved by Joe Lewis. And it's an Aberdeen Motherwell corner, but really positive from Motherwell and Aberdeen. I don't know how Charlie Mulgrew is not getting far forward, but no, he knows he can score goals for Motherwell that will keep them up in the Premiership in the top 6 area. So I'm now going to bring off Lawless. Lawless is getting very tired. Bring on Tony Watt and put Smith out wide. Well, on will come. On will come Tony Watt. Got a good corner taker then. Got Charlie Mulgrew that can whip them in. The centre half will whip in a good delivery probably. That's a deep delivery. Oh, and he's whipped it in and he found somebody. But it was headed just wide. by Marco Halle, but good ball in from Charlie Mulgrew, making his debut. Positive this is from Motherwell, actually. I don't know how they haven't scored. Bournemouth out wide to Hasty. There's players running in. Hasty turns back. So that should be a penalty or a foul at least. And Aberdeen are breaking well up against Declan Gallagher. Well done by the captain. It's lost by the Motherwell captain. He remains in the Aberdeen half. Oh Motherwell, oh Jesus Motherwell. That's a throw to Motherwell. Last two subs for Motherwell. We're going to bring on Donnelly. And also we're going to bring on Maguire, and then we'll put Mulgrew at left back. But Charlie Mulgrew knows playing in defence with Declan Gallagher is pretty hard. But it's up to the Motherwell board to continue this fine run of form. Mulgrew. Grimshaw, good through ball to Donnelly. Now Smith. Terrible touch by Tony Watts. And Tony Watts made an error. And Motherwell, no, this is not good enough. Oh, and Motherwell only declare it. Only do. It's won by Declan Gallagher, who continues to play forward. Gallagher remains forward. Smith. Donnelly! Motherwell strike in the 89th minute. Has this done? Aberdeen in. And Motherwell's attack. Declan Gallagher was still far forward, and then he remained back in time. And Smith to Donnelly, the substitute, who is happy he's off the bench and he's just won our first Premiership game of the season on the road in Aberdeen. Donnelly will take his goal superbly this season. I think he's like Turbo Donnelly. He scores so many goals, and on comes Conor McLennan for Aberdeen. In the 89th minute, as Donnelly might have just struck a late winner in Aberdeen. Aberdeenshire watches on. Liam Kelly, get that, catch it. Well done by Liam Kelly. He's been terrific in goal, keeping another massive clean sheet. It's another attack from Motherwell as the Sealmen look to seal this. Here's Hasty. He's just got to beat Joe Lewis at the moment. Oh, almost did. Tony Watts! Deflected off the post. Motherwell, really massive win in Aberdeen. This is Motherwell. Donnelly came off the bench to score an 89th minute winner. Mulgrew with a full 90 minutes debut. Aberdeen get it up, yes. No bye-bye. Dean Campbell says goodbye to his brother for the next time. How do you feel about that? Well, a massive win as Smith got the assist. And Smith played an incredible full 90 this afternoon. We've done it. We've ended Aberdeen's unbeaten run as well, but our unbeaten run continues as our depth is no longer on us. Maybe when we were in depth we only drew because the players were scared about depth, but now they're not because we're not in it anymore. But very good from Liam Donnelly off the bench in the 79th minute, comes on, scores in 89th. So wins as well for Ross County, St Johnstone, Celtic and Rangers. That result puts us all the way up to 4th. St Johnstone, Celtic and Rangers are the only ones with a 100% record still in the Premiership table. We are 2 points adrift of them then. But here we go, we've got our next league game in 2 days time. Your best player was Cristiano, I think. And it wasn't, it was Messi. What a surprise. But Liam Kelly, the goalkeeper, got down really well to defend against Aberdeen. His this clean sheet run will continue. Livingston next. Guys, I just checked something about Motherwell, but Tyler won't want to know it. Motherwell are actually in European football. What? Yep. They're in the Europa League. It doesn't matter, guys, but we will still do it, won't we? Let's check the Europa League group for me. European Masters Cup, yep, group stage. In my group, I've got Lille from France, who are hard. Cardoso is easy, a little bit, and Basel quite hard as well, but we need to then focus just in them games. But we've got Livingston at Fir Park on Saturday. This will be the final game of the episode. I hope we can win. Tomorrow, guys, the next video will be uploaded, guys, will be rewards tomorrow. For picking untradables, we get about 10 packs, is it?
Yeah.
Right, so guys, here we go. Today I am going to... really hoping the squad will work hard still, even with a few rotational players in today. Robinson, I am going to start him in today's game. Jake Hasty will be on the bench, as Robinson is a wee youngster I want to try out. Donnelly will be starting, well, Liam Pormouth on the bench, as Donnelly certainly focused in that game. Also today, I am going to play Gimley at left back. But Charlie Mulgrew making a home debut today. Charlie Mulgrew is really glad he's only summer signing so far. But we take on Livingston at Fir Park. Predictions, please. Livingston.
I think 2-1 victory.
Okay. I've discussed with Livingston that Robbie Crawford can play off the bench against his parent club, because I've discussed it with them. Here we're back at Fir Park. We're taking on a hard Livingston team. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Motherwell, but the team talks me out. Robbie Crawford's on the bench for us today against his parent club, and I've talked to Livingston so he can play against his parent club if he wants to. Donnelly starts from the start after scoring last week. There's Smith starting again after getting an assist in Aberdeenshire. So why shouldn't the young striker play as he's back in the Motherwell team? Motherwell return to Lanarkshire. It's up to the Motherwell team. Let's go. It's Charlie Mulgrew. Really good in Aberdeen with Declan Gallagher at the back. Gallagher is really liking this way. Aberdeen have not liked that result probably last week, but obviously we enjoyed it. Grimshaw to Lee. He's come off the bench once this season and starting this afternoon. Just got to get him in that back four. Donnelly. Good pass to Alan Campbell, who said bye to his brother Dean Campbell in Aberdeen last week before heading home. Grimshaw. Looks for Lawless, who's playing against his old Scottish club actually. It's Stevie Lawless against Livingston. Played for Livingston last season. Well done by Gallagher. For O'Hara. Smith is playing still over Tony Watts. Tony Watts really knows sitting on that bench is going to be harsh, but doesn't matter. Here's Robinson. Almost won a free kick, the youngster's complaining. It's only like 17 years old, but got to get him in the first team now. Well, it's been really impressive in training, so why not give him an opportunity in getting in this Motherwell team? Robinson, oh, he's got pace and power. He's got pace and power, but can he shoot though? Hopefully good. Shooting enough. Robinson. But the youngster really is doing an impact on that left wing. Well, he sits on the bench. Campbell. Donnelly. Smith. Lawless. There's O'Hara. Down goes Mark O'Hara, who's shouting and complaining at the ref, but nothing has been awarded. There's Emil Thomas. Beaten well by Charlie Mulgrew. The defender is staying in the Motherwell team for now. Smith to Robinson. And Smith. Owen Smith. Here's Robinson. On it goes from Livingston. Mulgrew. Campbell. Donnelly. Smith. Robinson holds up the ball. Charlie Mulgrew with a foul. Mulgrew shouldn't have come up to his own area. Charlie Mulgrew has ended up in the book there. Charlie Mulgrew. It's a really positive Motherwell centre back. Former Aberdeen and Celtic player. Held by Liam Kelly. His clean sheet run's going to extend to 3 games at the moment. And he certainly knows he's in the Premiership title race. Oh, really positive Motherwell performance. Charlie Mulgrew with the only booking. Mulgrew might have been booked, but Look at this same 11 still. Robinson's a cracking youngster who's getting in this Motherwell team a lot now. Well, not a lot, he's just making his debut this afternoon, but it's really how his debute's going. Donnelly scored last week in Aberdeen, did Donnelly. Smith. Robinson. Positive from the midfield. Oh, he's really staying up with the first team at the moment. I think he's going to be in next week. Well, in 2 weeks' time, and after an international break down at Kilmarnock. He'll probably play a little bit of left back role, but obviously I won't put him through that at the moment, as the back four is already pretty steel. Here's Robinson hitting for the left back to make a wee run ahead of him. No wonder he wants a wee pass. But here is Robinson. He's really holding up that ball the way he wants to hold it up. Groot shouldn't win that. Here come Livingston. They've put on a lot of pressure attacking wise, but they haven't shot yet. Groot, good clearance. We're going to bring off Smith and bring on Tony Watts. But Tony Watt comes on for young Harry Smith. Harry Smith's been a cracking youngster in the team once more. Really getting in over Tony Watt these days. Going to have to be cleared by Motherwell. And it is finally cleared. And now it's Livingston who are making all errors. Oh, Mark O'Hara. Lawless. Lawless for Tony Watts. Mark O'Hara. There in the middle, but he doesn't kick off. Then Mulgrew. Mulgrew's been really experienced with Scottish football. Tony Watt to Robinson. Donnelly! Donnelly! Could that be a red card? And the Motherwell midfielder has just received a yellow card only. Emil Thomas has been placed because of an injury problem. It means we've injured him. And Livingston, Owen Mulgrew needs to win that better. Owen Mullow. Liam Kelly. Liam Kelly might have just kept a point. But Liam Lawless is going to be placed by Hasty shortly, but... Oh, good save there by Liam Kelly. Stayed focused again, did Liam Kelly. As his unbeaten run, clean sheet run will never end at the moment. The moment we will be on to 5 Premiership points. The depth is near, it's well literally. As we've stayed unbeaten in the whole of August. Here's Alan Campbell. Looks for Tony Watts. Got to be more players in support for Tony Watts. Another Motherwell attack. Tony Watt. Hastings! Hastings! In the 92nd minute! Just won the game from Motherwell! 7 Premiership points is all we need. Robinson was involved. And Hastings silences Lannister. Not silencing it. He's done horrific. It's right for Tony Watts. He sent Tony Watt both off the bench today. Really good goal from Motherwell's first team. Hastings has done what Rangers legend Bobby Williamson says. And Motherwell with massive 3 points in Lanarkshire. Robinson played a full 90 minutes for the 17-year-old debut. Charlie Mulgrew with another full 90 minutes. He's really filled up Livingston. You happy with that? But J.K.'s team is superb to get onside and remain in the picture of becoming off the bench. And he certainly knows not many minutes he was on, but who cares? The man in the match was Tony Watt today, though. But Robinson did play a full 90 minutes out wide. Motherwell, it's over to you as your team is over. Not over, actually. So wins for Celtic, Rangers and St Johnstone have lost though, so the result for that means puts us up to 3rd. We are really chasing Celtic and Rangers. But guys, we will see you next episode. See you later. Goodbye.